Hey guys, welcome back. The hype train is on, and in today's video, I'm here to tell you guys about why I believe Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles is the best pinball game to come out for beginners in a very long time. So this pin has been out for roughly 5 days at this point, and the hype just continues to build on it. From watching all the gameplay video, it appears that the code is pretty far along. As you can tell right below me, it's at 0.92, which if you were watching Jack Danger stream, was briefly shown. Blinking you missed it, but it is at 0.92. Unintentional or not, this pinball design actually works pretty well for the novice player. One of the main things I noticed right off the bat was the stand-up targets. Now I know a lot of people, they would rather see individual targets for both Lair and April, but those targets being just one giant big target pretty much guarantees that whatever you're going to hit, you're going to be able to get spotted a letter. For the beginning player that flips around a lot, that's pretty good. And then also with all the multi-balls that are involved in it, since Dwight has coded it as such that things seem to stack up pretty well together, that means that there's going to be a lot of training opportunities, a lot of double playfield opportunities, and a lot of hurry up opportunities as well. These targets that are on the left, or this target that's on the left, can actually be completed quite easily. And then once you complete it the second time, that'll actually light a 2x playfield multiplier. This 2x playfield multiplier can be found right up here. So once you hit the layer shot or you complete it twice, that'll light your 2x playfield multiplier, which can be found right up here, and then you can go to town. Another thing that I notice a lot, especially while watching gameplay, is that the way that these stand-up targets are, or this full stand-up bank is that the ball doesn't relatively get put in danger after it hits off it, any type of ricochets. The way that the geometry is, especially on the layer shot, it's designed to go back towards the middle of the playfield. After watching the gameplay, I noticed that anything that is hit in this area will typically ricochet back towards this area up here, which is great because it basically means that anytime that you're hitting it off that layer shot, you're getting progress toward, training or towards your 2x, whatever the case may be, but at the same time, you're keeping the ball out of relative danger. I also noticed that anytime a shot went off the April targets, it pretty much was also, fairly safe. The only time that I noticed that it ended up getting a little dicey was the higher it was hit up in this region, the more likely you were going to hit off that post, and then you were going to see total chaos go because that would end up ricocheting back that direction towards the outlane. Overall, when you're looking at the pure geometry of it, you'll notice that with the layer shots looking a lot more vertical, the shots, they're just not going to be dangerous at all. And the April shots, it is leaning in slightly inside, towards the middle of the playfield, but overall, it's not really going to be that dangerous for players to hit. Another thing that makes this very accessible to a new player is the turtles themselves and the different levels that's available right off the bat. Donatello is actually one character that's very friendly to the new player. As we're reading through this, we'll notice that level 1 lights turtle power. For those that don't know what turtle power is, that's actually this shot right here, right in front of the right ramp. It automatically starts a 4-ball multi-ball. Now typically with any other turtle, you'll have to shoot that 4 times, but if you pick Donatello as your turtle, it'll only take 1 shot and you're in multi-ball. Moving on, another turtle that makes a lot of sense for the beginning player is going to be Michelangelo. The main reason why is because his level 1 is Light Battle Again. Light Battle Again will automatically give you an outlane ball save, which is huge, especially if you're just trying to make progress towards modes or towards episodes. It's big if you're just trying to make general progress in the game. Another thing to consider as well, it appears that in the current code as it is, Ninja Multi-Ball, and I hope that's what it's called. Is it called Ninja Multi-Ball? I better go check. I think it's called Ninja Multi-Ball. Okay, it's Ninja Pizza Multi-Ball. Okay. Another way it's friendly to beginners is the fact that Ninja Pizza Multi-Ball is lit from the very beginning. You can find your locks right in this area. Some other stuff with the code as well. This target right here actually adds on pizza slices, or it adds on toppings. So you're going to be able to hit this target and add on different toppings to your multi-ball. One of the main things with it is that if you collect enough gummy bears, which is 5, I believe, that'll add up to 4 balls if you're on the LE and Premium. So technically you'll be able to play an 8-ball multi-ball relatively easily. Some other tidbits I noticed is that the episodes typically are lit at the ramps. Your left ramp and your right ramp. Usually in order to light another shot, it'll just take 2 shots and that's about it. And from there, you can just go straight into the turtle van and you're ready to rock and roll. This makes it very easy for a player to light an episode. And because of that, they're going to be able to get through a deep part of the game and get to see a lot more of the game than what they typically would be able to on other pins. Another huge plus to this game is that the code does not require you to make a lot of decisions. Typically in other games like Star Wars, you had to actually choose your modes and you had to really think about how to stack those modes up. In this instance, the episodes are a little bit easier to follow as there appears to be only about 6 episodes that you really need to worry about. 8 episodes total with those 2 extras coming once you complete certain episodes earlier in the game. Another option that will be very user-friendly is a target game time adjustment. I did get a chance to talk to Zach Sharp briefly and he did confirm at least 99.9% that this will be in the Ninja Turtles code as soon as it's shipped. So out of box, this adjustment will be available. The reason why that this is important is it essentially acts as a ball save to where it can be a time frame that's dynamically calculated to last anywhere between 1.5 minutes up to 3 minutes. Just reading straight on the README files for Stranger Things, it says when enabled, the first ball of play will have a multi-use ball saver of ball save time. The second ball will have a multi-use ball saver, which is 25% of the target game time. The third and beyond will have a multi-use ball saver, which is 50% of the target game time. So that feature is going to be predominant throughout all Stern's games from here on out. And the reason why that's a big deal, because basically it means that a player can get up there, they can play Michelangelo, have a ball save, they can play Donatello, have a multi-ball right out of the gate, they can play basically any turtle and be able to have a multi-ball already lit, and on top of that, they can guarantee themselves upwards of 3 minutes of playtime. Co-op also makes this an extremely great game for any novice player. The ability to have 3 versus 1, 2 versus 1, or even all 4 players playing together and going towards the same goal is huge. This makes it to where every single player can enjoy playing it because they can actually get through the progress of the game with the aid of having 3 other players help them through it. Alright, so that pretty much wraps up my reasons why I believe this game is great for novices and beginners alike, and I think it's going to be a fun player as well for above average and even world-class players. This game looks like loads of fun, and I can't wait to flip it. That's all I got for now though, guys. You guys have a great one. I'll talk to you guys soon.